Every year in the United States, over 500,000 people are treated for ladder-related injuries annually, with approximately 300 resulting in fatalities. Now, most of those aren't roofers, construction workers, or pros on the job. They're homeowners doing everyday things like hanging curtains, painting walls, or changing light bulbs. And here's the part most people don't realize. Most ladder accidents can be avoided by following some simple rules. So today, we're going to go through the 10 most important things to know about using a step ladder safely. Plus, I'll show you ladders that are worth your money and which ones you should avoid. So let's get started. So number one, check it before you step on it. Before your foot ever leaves the floor, inspect your ladder. Look for cracks, bent rails, loose rivets, or missing feet. And if it's aluminum, check for dents or twists. If it's fiberglass, make sure there aren't any splits or frayed fibers. Those will weaken the ladder over time. And if anything looks off, don't risk it. Ladders don't get better with use, they wear out. Number two, use it only for its intended purpose. A step ladder is not a straight ladder, a scaffold, or a bridge. You should never use a folded step ladder as a single ladder and never use it horizontally as a platform. Number three, lock it out. Those spreader bars are there for a reason. If they're not locked out all the way, that ladder can fold up underneath you. So make it a habit. Open it fully until it clicks. If the hinge feels loose, it's time for a new ladder. Number four, never stand on the top step or the cap. Now this is a big one. Over half the step ladder injuries happen because someone was standing too high. The top step and the top cap aren't meant to support you. They're just for structure. Your ladder should have safety stickers on it to show you the max height that you can stand on your ladder. If they're not there, then here's a good rule of thumb to go by. If your knees are above the ladder top, you're too high. And you don't need more courage, you need a taller ladder. Number five, maintain 3 points of contact. Always have 2 feet in one hand or 2 hands and 1 foot on the ladder at all times. That one rule right there could prevent most falls. Especially if you're carrying something like tools or paint can. Put them on top of the ladder in the slots that are made for them before you begin climbing the ladder. Number 6, always face the ladder. I know it sounds simple, but it's one of the easiest mistakes people make. You should always face the ladder when you go up or you go down the ladder. Don't turn backwards and slide down with your feet forward. And if you're working on something, then face the ladder towards it, and it won't have the tendency to tip over. Number 7, use the right ladder for the job. A lot of accidents happen because people grab whatever ladder is the closest, and that's not always the right one. If you're working on ceilings, use a 6 or an 8 foot fiberglass ladder. It's strong, non-conductive, and it's sturdy. Avoid the cheap, thin aluminum ladders that you find in discount stores. They'll flex, they bend, and they wear out fast. And always check the ladder's weight rating. There's a sticker on the side of your ladder that tells you what the ladder is rated for. It might say type 1A or type 1AA, and those can support from 300 to 375 pounds. And that's you plus your tools. And number 8, keep your tools secure. Most step ladders have a built-in tool and parts tray on the top cap of the ladder. And this is not a seat or a step. It's there so you can have better safety while on the ladder. If there's a hole, use it to hold your screwdriver or your hammer. And on the back part of the top cap is a special lip that holds the handle of a paint can so you don't have to hold it in your hand while you're on top of the ladder. And remember to remove the tools from the holders before you move the ladder so they don't fall on you or damage the floor or furniture when they fall off. And don't leave tools, materials, or equipment on the ladder. If you leave them up there and somebody comes and moves the ladder or you forget, they can fall off and hit someone. Number 9, move the ladder, don't stretch. Now, here's another big one. Most tip overs happen when people think, I think I can just reach the one last spot. Now here's a good rule of thumb to follow. If your belt buckle or your belly button goes outside the side rails, that's a warning sign. Climb down and move your ladder. It just takes that one time to tip over and fall when you could have got down for a few seconds and moved the ladder and been safe. Number 10, don't move or shift the ladder while you're on it. And you never move or shift a ladder with a person or equipment still on it. People try to do what's called walking the ladder a few inches while staying on top, and that's one of the fastest ways to tip it over or have the ladder collapse. Now here's a bonus too. Have a spotter whenever possible. If someone's nearby, have them hold the ladder base. Put their feet and brace them against the legs and the ground. Although it's not always necessary on a step ladder, but on slick floors like tile, it can prevent a ladder from falling or slipping and knocking you off balance. So with the large numbers of injuries and deaths related to ladder accidents, it pays to play it safe. Most of them didn't think that they were doing anything dangerous, just a quick job to get it done. And that's why stepladder safety isn't just a rule, it's common sense to save your future or your life. So after working years in the construction industry, these are my recommended step ladders, my honest picks of ones that I would choose. So if you're ready to upgrade to something safe and built to last, these are my favorite. First of all, I prefer the Werner fiberglass. They're easy to find or easy to pick up at your local hardware or big box stores, either the Type 1A or the Type 1AA series. They're rock solid and they're built for heavy use. Or the Louisville fiberglass ladders. Good stability, non-slip feet, and also very strong. Now stay away from those no-name aluminum ladders with the thin rails and the wobbly hinges. They might be cheap, but so is the metal. And that's not what you want under your feet. And you might say, well, I don't need an expensive ladder. Mine's good enough. Well, how much would a month away from work cost you? Or even worse, having to change careers because you're injured. So be safe and think ahead. If this video helped you, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps support the channel. And check the description below for links to my recommended ladders and safety gears. Everything I actually use and trust. And if you've ever had a close call or learned a ladder lesson the hard way, drop in the comments below. You might just help someone else stay safe. And don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll put a link up in the corner right over here. It might be just the video that you need for the project you're working on or getting ready to work on. And don't forget to share the videos so they can help others save time and money making home repairs themselves. Thanks for watching. You take care and God bless.